June 6th, 2026. Dear Diary, my Aunt Sarah wrote me the other day for the first time in over 5 years, asking if there was a picture of her daughter at our wedding. Aunt Sarah was herself invited too, but I'm told that she chose not to come for religious reasons. You see, as a member of her local Korean United Methodist Church, she refuses to recognize gay marriage. And so for the past 5 years or so, Aunt Sarah and I have never spoken. It is as if my husband and I do not exist. Imagine my surprise then to see her write the other day, as if none of this drama had ever even happened. It is my husband's view that I shouldn't respond, as 5 years is, to use the parlance of our times, too little too late for an apology. If you can even call her very indirect acknowledgement of our marriage an apology. After all, she didn't say the words, "I apologize." She asked for a picture of her daughter at our wedding. Putting that aside, I'm willing to overlook Aunt Sarah's transgressions for one simple reason. For many Koreans and Korean Americans, religion was something that helped them to survive through some very tough times, whether it be the Korean War or racism and social isolation in the United States. And if Aunt Sarah was able to overcome her religion, which is so important to her, to come to me and ask for a photograph of something she refused to acknowledge for 5 years, then I think I can forgive her in that very limited case. The only problem is that I can't seem to find a picture of her daughter at our wedding. After rifling through our photo albums, I have determined that the only possible photos of her daughter exist on the film camera that I took photos with at our wedding. The Lomo LCA Plus Limited Silver Lake Edition, a silver chrome and tan faux leather iteration of the Lomo, of which there are only 1,000 in existence. You may ask why it's so important to find this camera, and the reason is because Aunt Sarah, as I said before, never said the words, "I apologize." She only asked me for a photo of her daughter at our wedding. As such, I think the rules of Korean etiquette require in this instance that the only way to accept her indirect apology is to give her the thing that she is pretending to ask for, which is the photograph in this missing camera. Where this camera went, I can't for the life of me say, but I have decided to spend this afternoon in the garden to clear my head and see if I can remember where I put it. Perhaps I'll have some good news tomorrow. June 7th, 2026. Dear Diary, I was never able to find my old camera, the Lomo LCA Plus Limited Silver Lake Edition, silver chrome and tan faux leather, of which there are only 1,000 in existence. However, while I was watering the plants in my garden, I happened to see that one of our new strawberry plants had begun to flower, and it reminded me of our daughter Daisy, which gave me an idea. Perhaps instead of sending Aunt Sarah a photograph of her daughter at our wedding, which is what she requested, I would send her a picture of our daughter instead. I know I said yesterday that in order for me to accept her convoluted apology, I would have to respond in kind by giving her the thing she pretended she was asking for, in this case a picture of her daughter. But maybe that's not how forgiveness works. After all, she's the one who was apologizing to me, and as they say in the parlance of our times, to the victor goes the spoils. Or beggars can't be choosers. I haven't really worked that out yet. In any case, I'm hoping that once this whole forgiveness thing is out of the way, maybe Aunt Sarah and I can talk more regularly again. And actually, I think maybe I've had this whole forgiveness thing mixed up from the start. I used to think of forgiveness as a set of rules with winners and losers that helps people to put past wrongs to bed. But lately, I think maybe it's about something much more divine than that. After all, once Aunt Sarah is forgiven, maybe she can tell me more about how she was persecuted as a Korean in decades past. Actually, maybe she can tell me about how Christians were persecuted in centuries past, something I just don't know very much about. And maybe she would be interested to hear about how gays and lesbians and trans people are being persecuted today. This is, what I think people would say is, in the parlance of our times, a win-win situation. All of this is made possible by the power of forgiveness.